Hi Internet, welcome to Saturday's edition of Stop and Think Puzzles, where we will be solving the Saturday New York Times crossword puzzle. Today's constructor is Ricky J. Sirois, or perhaps Sirois. My apologies for not knowing the correct pronunciation. The editor is Joel Fagliano, and I am your solver today. John Appleseed is my handle here on the channel. So let's get started. One across. We've got some long grids, or some long answers. That's typical for a Saturday. Let's see what we've got. Bungee jumping might be seen on it. Reality TV, maybe. One down, Spanish province, whose capital is Bilbao. Bilbao, I don't know the province. Two down, vast, don't know. Three down, magic words. Presto, changeo, abracadabra, please and thank you, maybe. Four down, where the Hangul writing system is used. I think that is the Korean writing system. Let's try that. Korea. Five down, blank shop, a modern day storefront. Some kind of web shop? Don't know. Six down, like some basic bikes. Don't know. Seven down, office hookup for short. Probably hookup for your computer, rather than the other sense of hookup. Eight down, defensive denial. We'll need some crossing letters there. Nine down, small denomination. A five, maybe. 10 down, reward for staying. Like for a dog, maybe you'd give a dog a treat. For obeying the command stay. Bungee jumping. Can you bungee jump from a forklift? No, that doesn't fit. What could if this were five? Can I make any of these fit? 15 across, about to get it. Don't know. 17, touring show for figure skaters. The Ice Capades. The, don't know. 19 down, actors Feldman and Haim. There was a Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. Both popular at the same time, if I remember. 23 across, Liberal Arts College in Michigan. Don't know. 28 across, receiving gains. Linked to 20 across somehow. Galicia, no. Vast. Shop. Basic bikes. Okay, not getting any of those with 20 across. 28 across, which was, I've already forgotten, receiving gains. Something to do with football, maybe? I don't know. All right, look at this corner where the crosses are shorter. 11 across, aggressively promote. To tout. Seasonal threat is probably flu for 11 down. To foist, to fob. 16 across, blank wood. Portrayer of the Bond girl Plenty O'Toole in Diamonds Are Forever. Don't know. 18 across, part of UX. That's user experience, right? I think. Let's try user there. 12 down, the end of the road, say. Don't know. 13 down, singly. All alone, no. 14 down, got deep in the weeds. Nope. 22 across, we'll update you once we know, in brief. Maybe stand by, no further notice. I don't know. 26 across, a bad look. 31 across, which company descended from the Rockefeller oil empire? Standard Oil split into SO and, I don't know, all kinds of, maybe it's Exxon, just any generic gas company might fit there. 33 across, courage, don't know, valor maybe? And 37 across, like some window shades, tinted or something like that. 21 down, eponym for a ship in a famous thought experiment. The ship of Theseus. Does that fit? Just want to make sure. Yeah, pretty confident about that. The ship of Theseus is the thought experiment where if a ship has its parts replaced one by one until eventually every part has been replaced, is it still the same ship? Also expressed as My grandfather's axe. This is my grandfather's axe. My father replaced the handle. I replaced the head. Is it still my grandfather's axe? The same thing. Okay, 27 down. An Englishman in New York, maybe. Don't know. A bad look. Okay, none of that is clicking. What was 24 across? Compose. No. 29 across. General idea. No. And 32 across. David Blank, a Grammy-winning French DJ. So David. Oh, that does not click. Okay, 34 across. Ain't happening. No way, maybe. 34 down. Indigenous people of the Pacific Northwest. Don't know that. 35 down. Tired. 36 down. Horses around. No. 32 down. Gal of note. Who played Wonder Woman? Gadot, maybe? 29 down. Starts to pay attention. No. We've looked at these. Basic bikes. 25 down. Punish like Montresor does Fortunato in the Cask of Amontillado. I know this from Ray Bradbury's short story. He entombs him or immures him. He walls him in. Let's try and I don't know what the verb would be. I think it's immure, to wall somebody in, sentence them to death in that way. General idea. Okay, we'll need some crossing letters for 25 down, 30 down, beat poet with a question mark. A rapper, maybe. Yeah, I like that. A rapper composes poetry to the beat of the music. 40 across. Plot. The simple secret of the plot is just to tell them that I love you a lot. Don't know. 49 across. Test important to MA seekers. You might need a GRE to get into graduate school. 41 down. Precursor to pre-calculus. Trigonometry. Yeah, I don't know. 38 down. Have to shave one's head, perhaps. That is a common thing to do if you lose a bet. This is just a guess, but we've got so little of the grid filled in. I'm willing to take some guesses here. Plot. I don't know. 43 across. Blank you. Bless you. Might say if somebody sneezes. Algebra is something you might take before pre-calculus. Map out could be to plot a course, maybe. Okay, let's try entomb. Not wall in, but to seal in a tomb, which is what happened to the poor person in both of those stories. 24 across. Compose. And general idea. The tenor of your remarks could be your general idea, maybe. Don't know that. 39 across. Dance around. Evade, possibly. 42 across. Characters in 300. That was the movie about the Spartans at the Battle of Thermopylae, wasn't it? Characters. Don't know. 47 across. Bit of advice from an expert. A pro tip. Yeah. Let's look at this corner. 51 across. Academic extension. .edu, maybe, the web extension for academic websites. I'm not really sure about that. 56 across. Supreme leader. Diana Ross was the leader of the Supremes. Could that be it? 60 across. Tech news website. I'm thinking it's... Normally, I wouldn't guess Diana Ross for Supreme Leader, but with the question mark, I think it's going to be a joke, and that's the most obvious joke I can think of. Tech News website. What is that? Has like a C in it, I think, or a Z. 62 across. Elusive, in a sense. Don't know. Don't know that. tired. Something out. Yeah, this edu doesn't look right for that. Oh, maybe 36 down, horses around. Carouses. Fits with the letters we've got. Maybe it is a D here. Worn out. Characters. Are they heroes? What's 29 down? Starts to pay attention. Tunes in. 52 across, place to pick up a puppy. You pick up a puppy by the nape of the neck. If this were heroes. Yeah, ain't happening. No can do. I like that. No can do. Over something. Zeros. Zeros are characters, keyboard characters that appear in 300. Nothing to do with the money, with the movie. So Nez Perce is a Native American nation, obviously a name given by the French, pierced noses. So edu looks like it's going to fit. Maybe overdone for tired, kind of tired and cliche. CNET. Okay, that's what I was trying to think of. To dump. A dump could be a sty, a messy apartment. Elusive. Ely. Horses around. Ah, carousel. Are horses that go around. So not a verb, but a carousel. And eely, like an eel, slippery like an eel, is elusive in a sense. Okay, that was a difficult corner, fitting for a Saturday. Maybe let's look over here at this corner. 44 across. R. Arthur of Maude. B. Arthur played Maude on that show. 50 across. Some disposable razors. Bics, I think. 54 across. Settle on in parentheses. To agree on. Let's settle on this option. We'll agree on it. No. 58 across. Many a retiree these days. A baby boomer. 61 across. Popular choice for an antojito, a little craving. Todo lo que se te antoje. Take what you want. Antojito. I don't know. 63 across. Makes sense. Adds up. Total. Something. Okay, what's 48 down? Historic Milwaukee brewer. That's Pabst, probably. 53 down. Something worn in the woods. A path could be worn in the woods. 59 and yet. That tracks maybe. Okay, I like and yet. Let's try that. Tracks for makes sense. 55 down. Noted fantasy series for short. Lord of the Rings, possibly. LOTR. Local life would be Biota. That works. That tracks. Fast food classic. A Big Mac, probably. Online payment option. E-check, is that a thing? Probably. Street taco could be an antojito. And Astros are a baseball team who might have a AAA affiliate called the Sugarland Space Cowboys. That would also make sense. So to alight is to settle on, like a bird landing on a branch. Okay, so we've got the bottom half of the puzzle done. Those all look right. I'm just doing a quick scan for any typos. I think those are right. 37 across, like some window shades. Pleated, maybe? Okay, that is the bottom half of the puzzle. 32 across. David, I'm not going to get that. Like some basic bikes. 1 speed, maybe? Defensive denial. And compose. To pen something is to write it, to compose it. 20 across. Yeah, I just don't know. Okay, I'm going to have to get 8 down in order to get 32 across. But at least it's not another proper name. Okay, 11 across. To aggressively promote. No. Lana Wood? Just a name that would fit. The end of the road. Singly. One-on-one. Got deep in the weeds. No. A bad look, beginning with TH. Pretty confident about, well, I'm confident about Theseus, less confident about treat. 27 down, an Englishman in New York. Nope. Company descended, so, well, let's try Exxon. I have no idea whether Exxon is part of the Standard Oil family. An expat would be an Englishman in New York. Yeah, an expatriate. Courage. Spine could be a synonym for courage. The last exit might be the end of the road. Could be. Feed. I don't know what that is. A bad look. The end. Is weeds is plural, which makes me lean against a reference to marijuana. But could it be something stoned? I have no idea what 26 across will be. TBD, to be determined. One by one might be singly. The eye. Okay, you give somebody the eye, and that's a bad look, like the evil eye. The stink eye. Okay, maybe that's what that is getting at. Gardened could be got deep in the weeds. So to flog, okay, yeah, you flog your book or your YouTube channel is to aggressively promote it, to flog it. Lana Wood, I guess, makes sense. One by one. Gardened, am I spelling this right? I think so. One by one. Last exit is the end of the road. Expat. And the eye, the stink eye, the evil eye. Okay, those work. All right, just this last corner, which will let us fill in 8 down and figure out the name of this French DJ who won a Grammy, which I will never do, so who's the obscure one? Me. Probably going to end in A or O. Receiving gains, some kind of stat. Yeah, I just don't know. 2 down, vast. Magic words, plural. Etsy shop. I just heard it called Etsy. So I don't know about that. Where would you see bungee jumping? On a bridge, an overpass. Office hookup. Not. Defensive denial. Small denomination. Denomination of currency could be a 1 or a 5. Wow, I'm not getting much here. Touring show for figure skaters. A review, and it's got to be ice something, wouldn't it? Ice capades. Ice. Not Galicia. Don't know the liberal arts college. I just don't quite get what 28 is getting at. Is it like a wide receiver stat or yardage? Vast. The vast reaches of outer space. What do you hook up in the office? A CPU. If it ends in not, Goetta makes as much sense as anything else. Defensive denial. I say not. Absolutely not. Wow, about to get it. Is there even anything I can look up? I could look up Bilbao. Bilbao is the largest city in Biscay. Okay, that fits with Corey. It's not going to be ice something. Bungee jumping might be seen on back of yards. Please, thank you, sorries. Charms. Like a spell. Is there an Alma College maybe? Untold. Could be vast, untold size of space. A bucket list. People might have that on their bucket list. So small denomination. Oh, maybe a sect, a religious denomination. A small one might be considered a sect. Yardage stat. Is that a phrase abbreviated that way? I don't know. About to get it. In hot water, you're in trouble. About to get some kind of punishment. Let's try Etsy as a modern day shop that could be a storefront. Star touring show. A stars on ice. Okay, not familiar with that one. Oh, we did it. Okay, so one lookup. We had to look up Biscay, which I'm not happy about, but I'd rather do that than reveal the puzzle. Stars on ice is not anything I've heard of, but it makes sense. Office hookup, your LAN, your local area network. Yeah, that works. It is not, I guess, is a defensive denial. David Guetta actually does kind of ring a bell now that I see it. Completed. Small denominations of sect. Yeah, I was really focused on currency there. Bungee jumping might be seen on your bucket list. In hot water. And Alma is a liberal arts college in Michigan. And I just don't get 28 across. Receiving gains are the yardages statistic. Okay, fine. All right, so this puzzle gave me quite a bit of trouble. 24 minutes and 22 seconds with one lookup, which I view as cheating. I really prefer to do it without looking anything up, but I will do a lookup before revealing the puzzle if I can. My not as bad cheat here. So I did not successfully solve the puzzle, but it was still educational and worth doing, edifying. Or some of my favorite clues here. Baby boomer wasn't bad. Antojito was translated for us, so we don't need to know any Spanish for that. Although knowing that antojito is probably a Spanish word gave us a hint to think in towards taco or other stereotypically Latino foods. That tracks. I like that. CNET was what I thought of. There's another one that has a Z in it that was also kind of floating in my mind that I can't think of. Nez Perce. I would have said that they were in the Midwest, but obviously I don't know very much about Native American nations and their geographies. Gal Gadot I got fairly quickly. And I had carouses for a long time here, didn't I? Horses around. He's out carousing, he's out horsing around, but it turned out to be carousel, horses that go around. So that was fun, well worth doing. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.